Now, cuando ustedes van la primera vez a la clase, la profesora les da sílabo, calendario, todos los materiales, and this is what you have here. And this is available to you, okay, until December. So if you go to Vegas, guys, to have fun, and you only carry your laptop, you're fine, because everything is here. So if you just want to view the file, you just click there, and you can easily view. And I love Canvas because it's super fast. Not like Blackboard when I was teaching that it would like take forever to open something. And if you want to download it to your desktop, all you have to do is click here and we'll download it. Or if you want to print the stuff. My recommendation to you guys will be to print El Calendario. Oh my God, because everything that I'm going to be doing in this class basically is this calendario, okay? So this is the calendario. And if you took my Spanish 101, it's the same structure, same assignment, but higher level, 102, and different topic. So on capítulo 9, why it says capítulo 9 when we start this course? Because this is the continuation of Spanish 101. Remember, guys, that when you took Spanish 101 with me was chapter 1 through 8, right? And then now we are studying 9 to 16. Got it? So that's the capítulo. And you see the topic is fiestas. Yes. Party, fiestas. So that's the topic. And I divided the tarea into parte 1, 2, 3. Why? Because on the first part of the tarea is all related to vocabulario. On the second part of the tarea is all gramática. On the third part of the capítulo 9, in this case, parte 3, is some grammar, but also cultural portion. Got it? Now, as you can see, guys, it's super color coded because I think it's easier to view it that way. So the assignment or the chapter 9 just opened yesterday, okay? But the course, I remember opening Friday night for you guys. Whoever wanted to view, before they could. Now, the chapter 9 is going to close completely, and I'm not going to reopen Bebecitos. It's going to close September 1st, which is not this coming Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. So honestly, you have less day than, 2 weeks because we started on Monday, see? So just remember, the rest of the capítulo, excepto capítulo 9, you will always have 2 weeks to complete the chapter 1. Please do not wait to do the assignment. And honestly, you can't really wait because I cannot force you to do on the first week because you have to basically take the quiz on the first week. So this coming Wednesday, tomorrow, you need to take the quiz, but you cannot take the quiz, bebecitos, unless you finish tarea 1, sí, parte acá, tarea del capítulo 9, parte 1. I mean, obviously you can take the quiz, but I'm not going to be happy with you, and I'm going to be emailing you. Why did you take the quiz without doing homework? Because I want you to get the maximum point. Just remember that you can drop the lowest quiz, the lowest exam, okay? Now, you can take the quiz twice, 2 times. Let's say that you take the quiz primera vez, you got 19, but you can't really figure out why. Why did I miss? What did I miss? What do you need to do? You need to email profesora, help, profesora, ayuda, and I will let you know your mistake. Yes, I might give you the answer, or I might just point out, go and view this lesson, that depends, okay? So just be in communication with me, ask for help. You guys are going to be mi prioridad, okay? Now, white is blue. Well, guys, I have people taking the exam without doing any homework, without watching the video, because I open everything at once. I'm not going to do that because I'm not really helping some students. I mean, most of the students, they will finish all your homework, very diligent, finish the lesson, and then take the exam because they're smart. They know that they only have 1 attempt, you know? But I have people, 1 or 2, who they don't do anything and take the exam by mistake. So that's why, guys, you are not able to take the exam until Sunday of the second week. So basically, you have still 4 days to take the exam, including that weekend Sunday, because I open 6 a.m. Let's say that you take the exam, you make mistake, but you feel like, oh, profesora, can you check answer pregunta 10? You don't really have to ask me that, you know? With the exam, because remember that I told you that I am checking every single exam, and I'm going to put comment, or make sure that you review preterito, because you missed that, or the irregular. I'm going to pinpoint what you need to go over. So you know, guys, what you need to review again. Go back and review, because that's going to help you, because language is cumulative, you like it or not. So I have to help you to pinpoint the mistake that you have and the lesson that you have to go back. Okay, so that's why it's blue. The exam is going to close the day that the chapter closed, but it's going to open later. You don't have to ask me to check your exam, because I'm checking all of them, unless I have some people during summer who they couldn't wait and they asked me to check right when they took, and I have no problem doing that because I was one of those students. You know what I mean? So if you are a person who cannot wait, fine, I will help you earlier. Just let me know. Now, all the chapter is the same thing. You have 3 parts of the homework, 1 quiz, 1 exam, and you always have 1 special assignment. In this case, it's going to be the Padlet. And then on Capítulo 10 is going to be the oral presentation that if you took my class, you know what you need to do, okay? And then on chapter 11, we have the first draft of the writing assignment. And I'm saying first draft because the next chapter, Capítulo 12, is the second draft. That doesn't mean that you have to write a completely new essay. Please don't do that. You just have to revise and improve the first draft. So if you did so well, if you get 90 and above, probably you only have to spend 2 minutes improving and, improving and making better and taking my recommendation of the symbol and whatever I'm going to put on the comment. Now, do not write a new essay, please. I have few people doing that. No, bebecitos. It's enough to write 1 essay aquí. So just write me the first essay, do your best, because if you do the best on your first essay, I might give you 100% in both of the assignment in chapter 11 and 12. It says conversación escrita 3 because basically I count as the 3 assignments. The first writing assignment is this one, guys. Can you see that is 1 here? See? So this is something that is going to be super useful. So print out or download it on your desktop. We have a final examen final, and it's going to be the same week that you are finishing capítulo 16. Por eso you can see that there is no extra assignment on chapter 16. Can you see? I'm not mean, guys. I don't want to give you more than 1, okay? That's enough. So you guys, on the last week, we are focusing on the chapter 16, last 2 weeks of the semester, and you have to finish the final exam, and it's only 1 attempt. So please make sure that you are prepared before you open the final exam.